Learn the scale command of AutoCAD in a different way. Also be familiar with its secret capabilities. Hello friends and welcome to AutoCAD 2025 series. It's an honor for me to host you in this channel, Civil Engineering with Reza. Today, our focus is learning the scale command. We will learn from A to Z and I will make you a professional in this field. Let's go. At first, let's see what is the usage of a scale. Actually, we use a scale to change the size of our objects. For example, make them smaller or bigger from a base point. Here we have some terms that are important. We will see one by one. But let's see how we can call our command at first. We can come to this modify panel. From here we can select the scale. In here, by left click, our command is active. The second way is coming to this modify menu bar. From here we have access to scale. And the last case is using SC, the alias, or typing the full command and say enter. Now I have my commands in active form. So after learning how we can call our command, now let's be familiar with some terms that are useful. When I call my command, as you see, the first thing is selecting the object that I want to scale that. I say this is my object, enter. At here, I have a base point, meaning when I say base point, I should select a point and my object will be scaled based on that. I say, for example, this is my base point. Now, I need to give the scale factor. It can be less than 1 or bigger than 1. When it is less than 1, it makes my object smaller, but when it is bigger than 1, it makes my object bigger. If I say, for example, 0.5, enter, it makes it smaller. But when I get back and I say that I scale this again based on this point, and this time I give 2. As you see, it gets bigger. So let's go to this part and be familiar with some other importance of base point. When I select this object and I say scale, as you see, when I select this point as my base point, here I have a sub-command, copy. What is the usage of this? When I use copy, it keeps the first object as its initial form and change modification on the second one. And when I say copy, as you see, it keeps the first one, and I say base point. You can see the importance of base point here. I say, for example, 0.5, enter. As you see, it scales. This point is constant, this base point. And let's get back and say that this time I select this point as my base point. You will see the importance of base point. I say again copy. This time I say 0.5. So it completely changes the way that you use the scale when you have different base points. In practical cases, as you see, for example, I can say that I want to insert a block. Imagine that I want to insert this is so. When I insert this, as you can see, here, you see that the block or the object is so bigger than my plan. It means that the scale of this is not compatible with my project units. So I select this, I say scale, enter. From this point, I say, for example, I want to make it 10 times smaller. And from this part, now it's correct. I rotate it, for instance, based on this part that you see, and now I can move it from here, for instance, to here. And the last case, person wants to be as tall as this person. Is it possible? I say yeah. You with scale you can use that. I say scale, I select the first object, I say enter. What is the base point? It says, I say, for example, this is my base point, and here I have another subcommand, reference. When I select reference, at first I should say the reference length. So my reference length is this object that wants to be changed. So I say this is, for instance, the length of this person. Here I can give the value new length if I have the length, or if I don't have the length, I can use these points. And I say that, for example, from this point to this point. Now, as you see, I scaled it based on a reference, and it's done. It was all the information in a complete form about the scale command, and I hope you found this tutorial useful. If it was useful, like this and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be part of our community. If you have any questions, ask it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, best wishes, take care and goodbye.